We're with Ashley, and she's going to give me a tour.
Okay. So we're going to start off with the ballroom. Bear with me because I don't always know where all the switches are right off the bat. This is our lobby area. You can hang banners and stuff.
Okay.
I don't remember. It's been a while since I've had to do this. There we go.
Okay.
So this is our entire ballroom. So we've had like up to 1,200 people in here, but that was like auditorium style.
Mm-hmm.
We had the San Jacinto River Authority meeting here earlier this year, so you may remember hearing about that. We have weddings here. We have a lot of big events. We have the Montgomery County Funky Junk Market here. We have gun shows. We have.
I came here actually for a concert here, and I didn't think you guys do concerts, but concerts.
A little bit of everything. So back there is actually where Catering Spectrum, the
catering?
kitchens are.
Okay.
So, you know, I've told you before, if you guys came here, all the food and drink has to go through them.
Do the catering.
Yes.
And so I was going to ask you some questions over here too. So all the tables and chairs, you guys have circular tables and round tables?
We have the round tables, and we have 6 foot and we have 8 foot tables, like this.
Okay.
This one's a little bit dirty, but I think this is one of our 8 foot tables.
Okay.
We fit around the same number of people with the 8 foot tables as we do our round tables, I want to say.
Mm-hmm.
So we can usually fit maybe 8 to 10 people around a table.
8 to 10 people.
But that's if, you know, we're not doing the social distancing stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And there's outlets on the floor, and there's outlets along the walls. So if you needed electrical outlets for something, we could do that. If you had a dance floor, or if you were going to have dancing, you would need to rent out the dance floor. It's like a parquet looking floor that we put down on the cement for you guys.
Do you got like a preview of that, or? 'Cause I was looking at the prices and stuff like that, and I know it's about a square foot. And
Yeah.
is it like?
It looks like parquet. It's like, you know, like the herringbone wood.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a light color. It kind of blends in with the floor. I mean, it doesn't look identical to the floor, but it's what we use for dancing.
Okay. And can you tell me a little bit about the catering? I know I had to talk to. I did call both. Well, I just called. I think I called. I forgot her name.
Rachel?
Rachel. Yeah. I
Yeah,
called to
Rachel's
talk to
great.
her. I didn't get to talk to the gentleman, the director
Michael?
of it. But she told me some stuff. But do you know? Can you tell me anything about the catering? We had to go through the catering,
Yes.
and even the alcohol services, or through
Yes.
the catering too.
You actually, like, there's no way of getting around the alcohol. If you want any kind of alcohol, it has to go through the catering company.
Okay.
There is a little bit of leeway, like you would have to pay extra on top of a catering company if you were to go through someone else, but we actually really prefer that you go with them
Okay.
because they wouldn't be able to use our kitchen
So
if you had some kind of other catering company, and it would have to be a catering company that came in.
So just for just because they had a question about could we get our own catering and get our own DJ. So just for clarification, we had to go, if we select Lone Star, we would have to go through their catering, and we had to go through their catering. But the DJ service or like our music services, and
We don't have a DJ, it's
But
up
you
to you
got-
guys. We can rent out the sound mixer boards and things like that. We do have speakers and stuff, but you would have to provide your own DJ.
okay, we would have to provide our own DJ. And since we have to go through the catering, one of our members was thinking about trying to bring a cake.
The
Was that
cake,
allowed, or is that
work it out with Spectrum,
Okay.
but usually they allow you to bring the cake.
okay?
So that is like usually the one thing they allow you to bring in is the cake.
Okay.
Because, you know, like whenever we have weddings and stuff like that, you want to bring in your own cake.
Okay. And I was talking to them about plates and silverware and stuff like that. I'm gonna call them again since are they back there too, or
They're not back there today,
Okay,
not
okay.
since we don't have anything going on.
okay? So this is the big room here, the
And
big
we
ballroom.
can- Do you see how there's like the lines up there across through there? We can actually divide it so you can use like 2/3 of the room, and this would be Blue Bonnet Ballroom 1. And then those other 2 areas over there are 2 and 3. And we usually fit like, we have Lions Club, their luncheons here. on Wednesdays usually, but you know, they've been canceled for social distancing stuff. But we'll have like 150 people over there in that corner sitting and eating. So, I mean, I know it's kind of hard to judge from this space, but we have 150 people in just that small area sitting and eating. So this is a
150?
huge room.
Yeah, so I was actually thinking about the big ballroom here, but
Yes.
one of our members was saying that maybe that's too big and stuff like that. So
We can
she
make
was
it
actually
smaller.
thinking the center room, or
Yeah,
we can make these. Is this part of the?
Yeah, you can make it smaller.
And so you said if you make it smaller, we could fit like 150 something people. and
Yeah, 150 people.
Tables, chairs,
Easily.
stage.
Yes, but you wouldn't have very much room for dancing if you were to do that.
Okay.
But you could like rent 2 and 3 together, and you'd probably have plenty of room.
Okay.
But we can go over there and look at San Jacinto.
Okay. All right. So like I said, this is the ballroom. We're gonna go look at the San Jacinto room.
Right now, we have our water fountains, you know, covered up because of COVID, but there's a bathroom here,
Mhm.
like a men's and a ladies' bathroom, pretty big. There's identical ones down at the other end.
Okay.
We also have a concession stand,
Yep.
if for some reason you wanted that. Men's and ladies.
Mhm.
And the San Jacinto is actually kind of pretty because you can open up the windows on it and it's all wooded around there.
Mhm.
And there's a way for catering to get in there, so they
Okay.
have like a little door that goes in through there.
Okay.
Let me see if it's open all the way. It may be divided. Yeah, it's divided right now, but you
Okay.
can open this completely. So this is just half of it right now.
Okay.
They have it already set up for that.
All right. Like she said, this is half of the San Jacinto room because it's divided right now.
Yeah, let me get around you, sorry.
Turn on the lights. So this is half of the San Jacinto room. The other half is divided here.
You can go look
On the
over there
wall.
if you want.
Like she said we could. It's really nice because we can open the windows to view outside.
And it's wooded. You can go look if you want.
I'm sorry, what's the where?
It's all wooded around there. If you want, you can look.
Mhm.
I mean, this looks out kind of on the parking lot, but the other side looks, there's some trees around it, there's some trees up here.
Okay.
I mean, it might be a little bit louder than there is now because they got construction going on, but that's
you-
been working on the driveway.
Let's talk about opening the windows. You would open the blinds here and to see outside and
Yeah,
or
like,
our event.
like wedding receptions here pretty often.
And here, these here. This front window here. Be able to see to the parking lot.
But it's like a whole wall of windows there, and there's a matching wall of windows over there. So there's a good amount of windows.
The ceiling.
And they ran out projector screens and projectors and stuff like that. You guys
Podiums.
want to-
If we needed a podium, we could rent out a podium. Projector screen, machine. Decorations.
Here, I'll let you proceed these second half, like. Are you okay here? Did you want to say anything else?
That's good. I think it's a good video to see. I know mostly we need to capture in the video that talk about some of the stuff that we talked about on the phone, about the pricing and like you feel me. So we just want them to view the facility and see, you know.
I think they're over to the other side, you know. Let's see if they got something.
But this room can hold how many people?
We could probably fit over 50 minutes. Yeah, we do.
150.
The
And-
tables and chairs?
The whole room, even if it's not divided to.
I would recommend it for the whole room.
Okay.
Or, I mean, for the half of the room, the whole room for 150 would be good. 'Cause I usually go off of those luncheons that we have. Okay, this one's not set up, so. You can see. Sorry, we don't have the air on in here right now since we don't have anything going on, so it's kind of warm.
Okay, so this is the second half of the San Jacinto room. Like you're saying, that we got the windows here. The view. We rent out the San Jacinto room. It's quite big enough. I would think if we rented it out, I think we would probably rent out the whole.
Yeah, you want the whole thing. And there's like a little door right here where catering can come through. That goes back to the catering area.
Okay. And see, I still was thinking about the big one. I would like it to be, you know, they come in to the front doors, they get to walk in straight there. Or,
We have pretty many stuff in the ballroom, but I mean, you wouldn't have to rent out the whole thing if you don't feel like you've got a big enough crowd.
And
Might be more cost efficient.
so we've seen the rooms. I know they got smaller rooms. Each of the rooms that they have, they can section off, and to make it smaller or bigger if you needed to. And we talked about catering. We can go through their catering. You can bring a cake, or you just got to work it out with them. But you know,
I can't guarantee on the cake, but I think usually they do.
alcohol
Allow you to bring the cake.
alcohol services, they do have all the information is on the website too, but we can call to get more information. The catering services, but can you tell us what we were going over on the phone? So I was telling them that you said since it's going to be July 23rd on a weekend, so it's on a weekend, so that's a 2,000.
Minimum rental fee. But that's gonna include the tables and chairs, all that kind of stuff.
Okay.
So as long as it adds up to at least $2,000, it's fine.
So that does include the tables and chairs. We
Yeah.
don't have to rent them out individually, like.
Well, no, you
$6.
have, what I'm saying is, okay, so, let's see. Let's say the San Jacinto room rents out for $800. Okay, so you need to make sure tables and chairs, sound mixer, podium, microphone, projector, and all that kind of stuff comes up to $1,200 to make it $2,000.
Okay.
So we need to at least make $2,000.
Okay. So,
Otherwise, we can book an event that might get us $10,000 for the weekend. So we got to make sure that if we reserve that spot for you guys, that it's worth it for us.
okay. So, and I was doing adding up the prices and stuff like that, but and then plus the catering services, or that's just separate from the renting out?
Separate.
Okay.
But if for some reason you wanted to, if you guys wanted to go with separate catering, I mean, we always have the fairgrounds out there. There's a building out there that you can rent for $1,500 and bring in whoever, but you do have to go through our security. We go through the sheriff's office. You'd have to pay for security. You probably would need to pay for security here because you guys are having alcohol.
And how was security? Was it like $100 an hour, right? Or how much was it? Or
Honestly, don't know.
And looking at the prices, and you said they go to the sheriff's for security, microphones and stuff like that. I was looking at $200 for wireless, and then $100 for a wired. I think we probably need like 2 microphones, maybe like a podium or stage or something.
And you
like
guys
that.
are always welcome to bring in your own. If you guys didn't want to go for our pricing on the tables and chairs, you can have like an event company come in and set up for you. But if you did that, we wouldn't put them up or take them down. That would be y'all's responsibility.
You were talking about cleanup too. You said, okay, if it's not too excessive or anything,
Yeah.
the cleanup they will pick up the tables and chairs.
Oh
And,
yeah.
and all
We'll
that stuff.
clean up the tables and chairs, we sweep the floors, all that kind of stuff. We'll take care of all that as long as you don't like leave spills all over. Even if like someone accidentally knocks something over, you come let one of our guys know and they'll come clean it up.
Okay.
So
And then you said we can bring our own DJ services if we need, but if we needed, like, you guys have speakers and stuff like that, and that's rented
well,
out?
we have
or-
a mixer board. We have the sound mixer board, and then we do have a speaker system up throughout. So like we do have different events that'll hook up to it and they'll play it through like the ballroom and stuff like that.
Okay. And
I think they just use like an iPod or some kind of like Bluetooth setting and they can do it.
And last questions. We got tables and chairs. They want me to ask. Most of it probably, the rest of it seems like we entered in it's on the website, but most of it else would be probably part of the catering that.
Yeah, I
catering
can't
and,
answer those questions.
I was talking to them about like I think it's maybe like $14 a plate or the buffet and all that kind of stuff like that.
Yeah,
That's
that's
all.
good.
And this is it. This is, I wanted to show you. We got most of the questions here. We got most of the questions asked. If not, we can come back and ask. And this is it. This is all I wanted to show. Thank you.